Hello, 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 hello. Welcome in. We are back on the air with a live version, not so live. This is going to be a recorded version of our Fab Friday program. So this is a repeat of what was supposed to be live, but for some reason we can't find the streamed event anywhere. So we're re-recording it for you so you can all watch it. I am Linda.
And I am Carl.
There's that hand. That's Carl. And we are Colourwerx Designs. It's Friday, February 16th, and we are back on the air with a new version of Guess What? It's Yay! Fab Friday is back due to your popular request. So we listened to you guys. You guys wanted this back on the air, and here it is. So we're going to do a little recap for you today since it's been so long since we've been on the air, and we're a little rusty at this at the moment. So hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for checking back to watch the recording here of the live Fab Friday event. We really appreciate everybody's comments and letting us know what was going on out there. We also have replaced our cactus cam with the Coco cam. That's one of the big news. So Coco cam. Coco is our new dog. She's not new. We adopted her almost a year ago to this day. And she is a Chiweenie. She's a cross between a Chihuahua and a Dachshund. And so we're going to check in with the Coco cam, which is formerly known as the cactus cam. There it is. There's Coco waiting for something. There she is. Coco! She's being thrown toys by her father down the hallway. But there's Coco, who's a very happy Chiweenie. She's only 10 pounds. We would take her on travels with us, but she doesn't do too well in the car, and we're trying to get her used to that. But regardless, welcome back, everybody. It is great to be back on the air, to see you all. And we're just going to take a moment here. This is going to be a shorter broadcast. We're going to talk about where we've been, what we're doing, what's new in the shop, and all that other great stuff. So we just got back from Road to California, and we had a great show down there in Road to California in Ontario, California in January. I taught 2 classes, Applique Stitch Lab and All Stacked Up, and I'm happy to announce that the people at Road have asked me to come back next year to teach Applique Stitch Lab for the 3rd time because it keeps selling out. It's a very popular class where we work on fine-tuning our raw edge applique and also break out all those decorative stitches that go on. We also have been doing a lot of design work. We've got a couple designs coming out in different magazines next month, so watch for those. I think it's Love of Quilting and some other magazine. It escapes me at the moment. And we've been doing a lot of teaching and Zooming and traveling, so in this last couple months, as well as redoing the Colourwerx Dezign Haus, which we're going to show you next month. We're getting ready to start a bathroom remodel here next month. The kitchen is, I'm happy to say, completely done. That was done well before Christmas. So we're settling very, very nicely into Palm Springs. This week we zoomed to Ventura Beach at the beginning of the week to the lovely Ventura Modern Quilt Guild. We then zoomed upward to Vancouver, Canada the next day. And then last night we met with the Legacy Quilters down in San Diego, zooming to them. And I'll be traveling down to them tomorrow morning to teach a workshop for them. So we've got lots of teaching going on in the next couple months, lots of designing going on. We do have a few new patterns to share with you, and here we go. They are Bodacious Blossoms and Freeze Frame. So both of these patterns have come out in the last couple, maybe month or so, I guess, Carl.
Yes.
But Bodacious Blossoms, we'll go to the overhead and look at that one first. That's a new pattern that uses the wonky piecing technique. So you're wonky piecing these strips together, and then you're going ahead and cutting your quadrant and then doing some curved piecing. So don't be fearful of curved piecing if you've never done it. It's super fun. It's super easy. And I have a tutorial up on my website at colourwerx.com under the Pattern Helper tutorial tab that will help you accomplish and be better at a curved piecing. But Bodacious Blossoms was a fun quilt to make. It looks great in almost any combination of colors. This particular fabric collection is by Sassafras Lane, and it's their new collection that just came out into shops called Summer Lovin'. So you can see the little VW van bus there. They're always very whimsical and fun with their designs, and it's always very reminiscent of maybe 60s, 70s, 80s culture and all that other stuff. The other new pattern that came out is freeze frame. This is a great pattern for easy piecing. I mean, you've got a 9 patch, you've got 3 strips, and you've got a square and a square. Now, the great thing about this pattern is it's fat quarter friendly. There are, I think, 3 different sizes in the pattern, but it's also a great pattern to simply showcase a certain fabric that you might like, or if you wanted to, you could, let's say you collect a lot of Tula, you could, here's Carl over at the overhead, you could fussy cut, let's say, your favorite Tula and put them in the squares there like I did with this. So these are the Tula Pink All-Star fabrics that I had been saving for quite a long time. And you can see the frogs there, the owl, the squirrels over there on the left, and the raccoon up here somewhere. But this was the test quilt for freeze frame. And the other thing is I'm working on a new freeze frame using Tula Pink's Everglow, and Carl's going to fan those out. So this is that wonderful collection by Tula with lions and elephants and giraffes and hippos. And so this particular, the blocks that are being fanned out here is a new freeze frame quilt that I'm working on. And the stripes are quite kind of fun too, because Tula's known for those big stripes. And I actually cut the stripes on point to make them all kind of look like they were coming into the middle there, or, you know, all going in the same direction around the fussy cut fabric. Now, the other thing you can do with freeze frame, and we'll go to the Coco Cam so you can see it there, is on the left-hand side, you can see a picture of Coco that I printed out on photo fabric, and I put it in the freeze frame block there. So if you wanted to treat those those blocks that are square and a square, if you look at the pattern cover there, those colored blocks as actually photos, you can make a beautiful memory quilt with the freeze frame pattern as well. Other things that are new in the shop is we have some new fabrics here. We have a lot of Kaffe in the shop. We've got Kaffe fat quarter packs. We've got jelly rolls, which are 2.5-inch strip rolls. And we also have a new collection called Robo Boogie, because this year I'm also very busy being a Benetex ambassador. And so I was able to get some of the Robo Boogie fabrics before they came out and make a new quilt. So Carl's got it right there in the background. You see the all stacked up quilt that I made with this Robo Boogie fat quarter bundle. It's a really cute fabric line by Sugar Dew Designs for Benetex Fabrics. It's lots of her sketches of little robots and little computer widgets and digits and code and all this other stuff in these wonderful colors of lots of orange and kind of pink and kind of very soft colors of gray. So it's a great kind of kids collection as well as an adult collection. But you can see the all stacked up quilt there that I made using the Robo Boogie Fat Quarter bundle. So if you like that, that bundle is available in the shop. And we also have Kaffe pre-cuts. So we've got a selection of Kaffe strip rolls, which are 2.5-inch strips. You get 40 strips there. And we also have fat quarter bundles there, which are 20 fat quarters of the Kaffe fat quarters. We can see those on the overhead as well now with Carl. Those are the strip rolls. These are all the Kaffe classics, so you won't have trouble matching fabrics to them because all these classic fabrics that he used in these pre-cuts are available on the bolt. So if you found something in the pre-cut that you want to use as a border or binding, or you need more of that fabric, it'll be out there in the shops for you to purchase. But we do have fat quarter packs and strip rolls and a kit for the all stacked up in Kaffe as well. And there is the beautiful Robo Boogie Fat Quarter Bundle 2 available in the shop. So the next thing I want to jump over to is the Desert Quilt Show. So this is the next thing coming up on our agenda, March 1st and 2nd. We'll be over at the Palm Springs Pavilions for the Desert Guilds Quilt Show. This is 3 guilds that come together. So if you're in the Palm Springs area or you want an excuse to come through the Palm Springs area, this would be a great day, a couple days to come do it on March 1st and 2nd. We also have 2 shops in town while you're here, which is Quilters Affair over in Palm Desert, and also a new shop on Highway 111 called Trish Tack Sew, and she's a more of a modern quilt shop. She will be at the Desert Guilds Quilt Show as well with a booth, as well as Carl and I will be there with our booth. So if you're in the area, come out March 1st and 2nd, Friday and Saturday, and see us at the Desert Guilds Quilt Show. With that, we'll check in. Where are we going, Carl? We're going to check in with the Coco Cam, I guess. Coco Cam. What's Coco up to?
Nothing.
Nothing. She's not moving.
Go.
She doesn't want to move out of her bed, basically. Oh, there she is. All right. So with that, we're going to take a bug out of here. We're going to say goodbye to you all. We thank you all for checking in with us today on the return of our Fab Friday live broadcast, not so live. This is now recorded because we couldn't figure out when we first streamed where it went to.
Technology.
Something happened with technical difficulties. If you're new to us, meaning new to Colourwerx, you can find us at all of these places. We've got our Colourwerx.com. We're on Facebook, of course, right here. We're on Instagram, and we're also on the Colourwerx YouTube channel where you might be watching the replay of this broadcast. So with that, we're going to be back next month to see you again for another edition of Fab Friday. We thank you guys for checking in and actually checking back and watching this. Make sure you share this broadcast with all your friends and family and other quilting buddies. And with that, we're going to see you next month with a new broadcast and a new tutorial. Happy Colourwerx quilting, everybody.
Bye.